Hey there folks, Paul Markle with Student of the Gun, and I got another gun, and this is the Canik MC9, the METE. Now, about, what would you say, Zach, 2 years ago? Zach's nodding his head. About 2 years ago, we got the original METE pistols that they brought in. We reviewed both of them. I did a 1,000-round torture test on one of them, and I was very, very impressed. And I'm expecting good things or big things from this. So this is obviously a slim, compact gun. No, the magazines are not, they're not the same as the big guns, but this one is a 12-rounder, only 6 out. They have different floor plates. You got a finger floor plate or a super flat one if you want to go really deep concealed. Then they got a 15-rounder, 6 out a little farther. As you would expect, or as you've come to expect from the METE or from the Canik pistols, when you get the pistol, you don't just get the gun. It comes in a kit. They've actually greatly improved their holster selection, or their holster that they deliver with the gun. You've got a magazine loading tool there, and then you've got different back straps. You've got small, medium, large back straps. You got cleaning gear, and this gun, oh, it's got a little mini little guy. This is actually a toolkit, and the reason it has a toolkit is because if you look right here on top, if you look on top of the slide, this is an optics ready gun. So you use the toolkit, you can remove that, and you can install a mini red dot if you want to. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give credit where credit is due to Canik. They put a blackened rear sight with serrations, and they put a white sight in the front. So there's no confusion, like with, you know, some people still put those ridiculously F-tarded white dots in the back. They didn't do that. So that was a good job. That was very smart on their part. Obviously, polymer frame, steel slide and barrel, striker fired trigger, and the Canik pistols are notorious for having really good triggers. So I expect nothing but good results from this. We haven't shot it yet, so that's coming up next. Okay, we've been on the range for a couple of hours, and the first thing I did was I shot the Honey Badger, Black Hills Honey Badger load through the gun. First 8 rounds through the gun were Black Hills Honey Badger, because this is defensive ammo, and this is what I'm actually going to put in here. I obviously didn't expect any malfunctions or stoppages, and I didn't get any. And Zach can testify that at 10 yards, the first 2 rounds went into the same hole. So I'm going to go ahead and call that accurate enough. In the ammo can, I've got a variety of ammo. I got the Full Metal Jacket brass case from Federal, and I've got the Wolf stuff. So I kind of mixed it up. We used both the 15 and the 12-round magazines. There was factory lube on here. There was some lube on here from the factory. I took the slide off and checked. Oh, by the way, for those of you that aren't familiar with the METE pistols, if you look really closely right here, if you look closely on the back, there's no hole. Now, generally with a striker-fired gun, because in order to remove the slide on the striker-fired gun, what do you have to do? You have to take the tension off of it, right? So point it in the safe direction, click it, and normally what you do is pull it back, pull down, and then slide it all the way off. With the METE, you just slide it about 1/4 of an inch, about a 1/2 inch, 3/4, and then just lift it up off. And when you want to put it back together, you just set it back down on. You drop it down on there, pull it back. The reason that there's no hole there, they eliminated that hole And the reason it's there on a normal pistol is because the slide has to run over the top of the ejector. Well, they did that to eliminate an area where dust or grit or dirt could get into the pistol, because the original METE pistols had to pass a dust dirt drop test. So they did that. That's a unique feature. Bottom line, we've only been out here for a couple hours. I put, I don't know, between 100 and 150 rounds through the gun. I shot it, Zach shot it. We had absolutely zero stoppages, zero malfunctions. The bullets went, as long as we did our part, as long as I held the front sight where it was supposed to be, the bullets went where they were supposed to go. Nothing shocking there. The triggers, for factory guns, the triggers are fantastic. This gun is about the same size as a Glock 43. It's about the same size as a Glock 43, but you start out with 12. It might be a little bit longer, maybe a ½ inch longer in the frame, but the width is about the same and the slides are the same. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, the METE MC9 pistol, didn't have any problems with it, didn't expect any, performed exactly as I thought it would.